I want Kaylani as my mommy and Rihanna as my mama, bruh. Feeling out of place like a jihadi in a yarmulke. Maybe with some flowers and some power, get my honey up. Maybe with some money.
So if you know me, you know I like to make movies. I like to call myself a filmmaker. But in order to get experience as a filmmaker, you need to know how to make a movie. So I'm gonna tell you how to make a movie. We're gonna start with planning. Let's go ahead and do it. This is for somebody who has no experience making movies, or you're just making something by yourself. All the tips I'm gonna use are for the person with just a dream. If you have these big crews, these other things, you have more resources. You should already know this. And to even make a movie, like the movie that I'm gonna make, you essentially only need your phone. Just use the resources that you have. So first thing, the most important thing by far, you need a good idea. At least for me, good ideas are hard to come by. So as soon as I get one, I write one down or I keep a mental note of it. And I think I have an idea right now. Now once you get that idea, you need to find a way to turn it into a movie. So you can turn that into a script. There are many applications that you can use for a script. I personally use Final Draft, but I also used the free version of Fade In for several years. But even then, you can also make a movie with just Microsoft Word or Google Docs. For the movie that I'm gonna make, the script looks like this. This is the script. Since I'm making the movie, I know everything. I don't need to format it in a way that other people can understand. Because I'm gonna be the one behind the camera, in front of the camera, and editing. A very important thing to have in a story is a beginning, a middle, and an end. I always put those in my movies. I also love to have the point of no return. The point where everything just goes to crap. I always put that in my movies. Now, after you have your script, you need to start the process of thinking of it as a movie. You need to play through it in your head and get a shot list. Now, a lot of people use fancy applications to create shot lists. I just use a notebook. It's where I put a lot of my ideas. This is the idea for the movie I wrote down in the middle of class. Then I wrote the entire movie in the middle of class. But you go through each scene, write down the shots that you see for the scene, and then get ready to shoot them.
Yup, Lonnie as my mommy and Rihanna as my mama, bruh. Feeling out of place like a jihadi in a yarmulke. Maybe with
shot listing is very important, at least to me. You see, the lighting, what the heck? Much better. Some people work best completely improvising everything, going from the start to the end with only the idea. I can't do that. I wish I could. I need to have the feeling that I'm taking off boxes, getting closer and closer to the finish line. That's what I do with these vlogs. I have a step-by-step process. Normally I have an idea, I get the exact shots that I need, and I move on. I do that for when I'm shooting my big projects too. I'm a very precise person. So what I do after I get my shot list is I go through it. I make sure I have what I need. There are some shots where I don't have what I need, and I organize them in terms of what resources will I have at the moment when I'm shooting it, and separate them so that I can shoot what I need to shoot when I have what I have. Like for example, there's scenes where I'm playing the PlayStation downstairs, and there's scenes where I'm playing the PlayStation upstairs. So I need to figure out what times I'm shooting the PlayStation, where it is. Now normally after that, you can go and start shooting, but I don't have the resources I need just yet. So I'm gonna end the planning process today. I'm actually shooting this on Saturday, so it's one more day before I shoot. But I had this idea, I had to get it out on paper for the shot list and ready. I hope you enjoyed that little bit. I really like making movies, and I thought I'd share that. That's a movie I have, it's Saturday's vlog. So I hope you're excited for it. It's very similar to my lacrosse movie, but it's more of a story than a montage. At least I hope that's the goal. I've got a couple minutes before I gotta go hit a lifting session and then go out. But I thought I'd talk about something that I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna start freelancing. I think that's probably the right call for me right now. So whenever I'm working, if I do have a job, I'm not really gonna be working as the big wig. I'm gonna be working as somebody who's for hire. Like I'm gonna be a producer on a TV series hopefully pretty soon. I have a meeting about that tomorrow. And I also wanna focus on my craft. When you make these like big short films and movies, at least for me, I'm not really making enough. I want to be making more. When I was working on the hallway, I felt a complete drought. I was just working on one project. It was just taking forever. And I'm so glad that now with this, I have multiple projects and they're actually being completed. I've got the vlog, I've got the project I'm going to shoot this Saturday that I was just prepping for, and another project that I'm really excited for. On top of that, those are all for me. On top of that, I also have some more projects like the TV series and hopefully something else. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of YouTube, but I can share all this stuff immediately with you guys. I don't have to worry about marketing. The people that I want to see these movies are already watching these videos, and that's incredible. So, I'm gonna start freelancing. I'm pretty excited for it. I'm gonna hopefully update my website. Maybe I'll show you guys how I'm doing that in a future video. But I do have to leave in just a minute to go work out, and then I gotta go train, and then hopefully I've got a date. So, I'll see you in a minute. I was in the middle of a workout, and do you guys know about the medical condition called exercise-induced hives or something? So I have that. So whenever I work out, I get like super itchy, and it just got to a whole nother level. It was so bad I had to take like allergy medicine. I just want to work out. Stop itching! Okay, so I'll see you after my skin stops becoming red. Oh my god.
12 o'clock midnight.
So I was supposed to go out and train and everything, but I passed out on my bed. It's like 4 or 5 hours later. I just went inside, went on my bed, and fell asleep. Sorry, oh well. See you next time.
Throw your money up. Lonnie as my mommy and Rihanna as my mama, bruh. Feeling out of place like a jihadi in a yarmulke. Maybe with some flowers and some power, get my honey up. Maybe with some money, throw your money up.